in the books, partner. Now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
And this is...
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jayden Daniels.
And even though he's just a rookie, Mike, I think it's safe to say Jayden Daniels, he is one of the most dynamic athletes that we have in the entire NFL at the quarterback position. And on top of that, he's not a one-dimensional player. Yes, he's going to make splash plays with his feet, and he's going to make some highlight reel plays. But he is a quarterback. He can make every throw. He's got great arm talent. If he can continue to find the balance between those two aspects, he's got a chance not to have just success today. He has a chance to have success for a long time in this league.
Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Next to score, our home team 7, visitors 0.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Ravens offense and Jayden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Daniels now going to look to throw. Finding room at midfield. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. One of the tight ends in motion right. Daniels now on first down. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Tillman, the man in motion. To the air again is Daniels. Open man, and that's Tillman. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go play action here with Daniels. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
6-yard pickup. And the Ravens first down.
Up the middle they go. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Tillman, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel to the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself. Their rookie quarterback.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now they'll set up to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Well, Mike, the other day we heard how the offensive coordinator wanted to start fast offensively, but here so far, it's been the pass rush and the defense who's gotten out to the quick start.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. A run now on 2nd down. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And his guys extend their advantage to 14-3. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
To the right, that's Pitts. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Pitts is the man in motion. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. You'll get this to Pitts once more. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. Tillman, the man in motion. And 5. To throw is Daniels. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This one from 54 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll motion a tight end right. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment.
Let's go now. Set up.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. We are through 1. 14-3 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 36-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The throw on the run is complete. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That's taken in. It's James Cook.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Makes the score our home team 21, visitors 3.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Ravens offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. He'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They send Godwin in motion. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the zone read, Daniels going to hang on to it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it's going to bring up 4th down. That one is good. And the Ravens are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense and running back James Cook making their way out. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. This one complete right side. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the Ravens' 15-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Aubrey's kick is good. And his guys add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Here's 2nd and 6. Pitts is the man in motion. Daniels to throw on 2nd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Yeah. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And not a whole lot going to come from that one. Only to about the 39. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. Now, faking the give. In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. Here's their punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On play action, Daniels. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this 1st half. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Daniels now going to look to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Going for it all. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They bring a tight end in motion left. Play action. Here's Daniels. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens are back within 2 scores.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the 3rd quarter. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they... He's currently second in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Gets a quick throw over to Samuel. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They send the tight end in motion. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse, and I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They send Godwin in motion. They'll go play action here. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Ball start, offense.
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Putting the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Woo! It's a pickup of 12. And that will be a 1st down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off. It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time, and it's going to be third down. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it. Gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. First and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. It's Samuel on the screen. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. One of the tight ends motions right. Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again. Call it a gain of 13. That's enough for a first down.
And the Toronto first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Quickly to the outside and complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Looking to Samuel on the out route. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
He'll send a tight end in motion right. Back to the air one more time. This one caught by Lazard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. They'll look to throw yet again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in for the score. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Auburn, good with the extra point. And his guys will extend this third quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. Look wide, get this one complete. And he is on the chalk, stepping out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 3 on the play. Tillman, the man in motion. Third and long.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this defense comes through with the turnover.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They're going to motion the tight end over here. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
At the 44-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll try the right side this time. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Back to throw. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Back to the air once more on second down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, he'll drop to the pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That's Jonathan Grenard busting in to record the sack.
Remember what this defense told us in our meetings this week, Mike. They don't think that they're necessarily going to be able to just stifle this offense play after play. They might have to give a little bit of bend, but they can't break. That sack, that is the defense not breaking. Down there near your own goal line, come away with the big play and see if they can keep points off the board.
They'll look to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll put a receiver in motion right. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And his guys add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season, but the cream is starting to rise to the top as you look across the NFL. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Ravens sending the punt team out there. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This one, returnable. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
They're all set to punt this one away. He'll take this in back at the 16. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. This team's offense about ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Pitts is the man in motion. Daniels now on first down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Throwing on second down. Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Pitts is the man in motion. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Raven first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Baltimore.
They'll send a tight end in motion. On play action, Daniels. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
At the 39-yard line.
Throwing again, Daniels. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. And this defense will take over following the turnover.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The home team's offense ready to get back to work. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed as they have the advantage here in the fourth. Now a give up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Receiver in motion, headed left. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. They'll try and throw for it. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. We're about ready now for the punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That is fielded at the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Keeping in the air, here's Daniels. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. It's a big one for the Ravens. 32 yards. One of the tight ends in motion right. Daniels gonna throw again. Throw across his body is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. It felt like they needed a touchdown. Greg, in the worst way, after getting those early field goals to find the end zone. Big boost for this offense.
And it felt like they really needed it. As you said, Mike, to come away with 3 previous drives ending in field goals and not being able to cross it over the goal line for 6, it starts to wear on you as an offense. You start having a little doubt saying, hey, can we finish any of these drives? Now they finally do, and we can expect this to kind of start to roll throughout the rest of this game.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. So now this team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And they look to finish it off here in the 4th. This might just wash away what was a subpar performance a week ago. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.